Hey everyone, Jay Sports Cards here, and today I have a different type of video. A few days ago, I went to the local card shop and I was able to look through a bin of different loose packs that they had, like a lot of card shops do, and I saw that there were a lot of interesting odd stuff, odd products and packs that they had in the bin for quite cheap. Usually $1 a pack. At least the ones I picked up. There were plenty of $2, $3 packs as well. But the ones I focused on were the really cheap ones, like the $1 or even 50 cents for some of them, and maybe up to like $2 or $3 or so. So I picked up about 20 packs. Today I think I'm going to open about 19 of them. So just wanted to show you guys some of the interesting stuff that I picked up. Like for example, we have this Hunger Games. I think this is from 2012, which is when the first movie came out. All World Canadian Football. I'm not even sure actually if they still have a league anymore. This is from 1991, AW Swords. So it's only 50 cents. So that's going to be interesting. Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is, let's see, maybe it's from when it was released. Yeah, 1997-ish. So that's going to be interesting as well. There's 11 cards per pack, so quite a lot of cards in there. And then American Idol. This was $1 pack. Probably got for less. And so it's season 6 trading cards. So season 6 was all the way back in 2007. So it's been just these cards have been just in these packs and boxes for almost 20 years now. Three Stooges. This is from 1989. Wow. And I just picked this up. It's $2, a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but I was just kind of curious, like what's in these. Might be fun to kind of break open with you guys. Fox Kids Network Fleer 95 Ultra. This is from 1995, Fox Children's Network. You got Spider-Man, Wolverine, and the like, X-Men and stuff, Extravaganza. And then we got a $1 pack, vintage 1991 NFL Pacific Pro Football, 14 player cards, and it's in this special tinfoil-like packaging. And then we got Bozo the Clown, the world's most famous clown. 50th anniversary in 1996. I assume that's around, yeah, so 1994. So that's probably around when it was released. That's interesting. 1990 series NHL Pro Set. So one of the fewer sports packs from this lot. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with this one. Let's see what's in here. I'm not really expecting any hits or anything interesting. Honestly, just kind of curious what's in these old packs that's been sitting for 30, 20 years. Claude Losell, Troy Murray, Dean Evison, Brad Shaw, Cal Johansson, Brian Hayward, Wendell Clark, Katsanov, Statsny, Turcotte, Anderson, Newendick, Deneen, and Kirk Muller at the 1990 All-Star Game. Interesting. This must be parallel, perhaps. Interesting card. And then another, similar card, 1990 All-Star Game, Ray Borg. Doug Bodger. And they got these, interesting. Okay, 10 cents off your next purchase. So, well, obviously these are not going to be valid now. It says it expires 1992, so we're way off. But interesting. So they, okay, 10 cents off. That must be back in the day with inflation adjusted. That must be a pretty solid discount, I assume. We'll open the next pack. So Larry Harmon's Bozo, the most famous clown. Wondering if this is like a TV show, or it says birthday phone card. So maybe there's, birthday phone cards in here. I'm not really entirely sure what we're supposed to expect here. Let's see. Let's take a look. Okay. So, this clown, and this lion, a prototype coming October 1994. Limited edition collector, card series 1. Okay. I guess, yeah, this is interesting. I'm not entirely sure. Is this supposed to be, I guess, yeah, this is, I guess, the collectible card. Yes. That's pretty cool. And then a bunch of, okay, so, all right. So maybe you're supposed to kind of connect these together, perhaps. They have these thingies on the back, these drawings on the back. I'm not sure if you're supposed to like connect them together to make some kind of, let's see. I don't know. It may be that one pack doesn't contain all the pieces to actually make the actual full puzzle. So we may be out of luck here because we only have a pack or two of these, but kind of interesting. Kind of an interesting gimmick there. Bozo, the clown. I'm not sure who the target audience is for this. I guess maybe children. But a lot of children are afraid of clowns, so I don't know. Yeah, who the target audience is here, especially with the random cosplay and costume mascots and stuff like that. I don't know how that works, but pretty interesting stuff. And then you got these puzzle pieces in the back if you're interested. So that was Bozo the Clown. Let's open 1999 NFL Pacific Pro Football Plus. Got this special packaging. I wonder if there's gum in this, like a lot of the vintage stuff has. Probably not. It doesn't seem like it, no. Steve Fallure, Mike Dial, Jim Jensen, Chris Zorich, Jerry Rice. That's obviously a great player. Jerry Rice. Okay. And Steve Smith. Okay. Actually, hold on. Jerry Rice. Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Okay. That's pretty cool. Steve Smith. All right. Let's check the back. Raiders. Okay. Packers, Broncos, Cowboys, Dixon, Chris Zorich, Jim Jensen, McDowell. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool set of sports cards. Probably won't keep these, but yeah, pretty fun break. Not a big football collector. All right, next pack. Let's go over the Fox Network, Kids Network cards. Alrighty. This is from Bobby's World. Okay, Good Boy Roger. That's pretty cool. Bobby's best friend Roger may not say much, but he's a wonderful listener. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Because he's a dog. Okay. Gazooks from Bobby's World. Whenever things go wrong, Bobby's ready with his battle cry. Gazooks. That's pretty funny. Okay. Interesting. The Tick. Professor Chrome Dome. They got a little graphic and a blurb here. Evildoer, Professor Chrome Dome. Alrighty. Bobby's World again. Kelly. When Bobby's sister isn't babysitting, she's at the mall, like, for sure. Okay, interesting. I didn't really watch Bobby's World, so I'm not really sure if that's, I guess those are the main characters, basically, or the sister or something like that. And then you got a power pop-up, whatever that is. I guess this is like a special insert. So if you, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. All right, so You kind of fold it like this, and then you got a pop up here. If this will actually pop up. Okay, there we go. I don't know if yeah, so that must be it. So you got Bobby with his pet or friend, and you can set it like this. 24 of 24, power pop-up. That's pretty cool. I'll put it on the side. Pineapple Pocopo. Okay, another tick character. Okay, nice. Eek Stravaganza. The cat with a bottomless stomach. Eek seems to be out of food the second is placed in his bowl. I guess that's his main gimmick in the show. I haven't watched the show, so I'm not entirely sure, but interesting. Spider-Man. Finally, something I know. Okay, Venom. Eddie Brock was strong, but once he bonded with the alien costume that Spider-Man rejected and became Venom, his strength increased 20 times, now just as strong as Spider-Man. Venom's out for Spidey's head. And they got a little spider fact here. Eddie Brock has a twisted sense of justice and will never hurt anyone he thinks is an innocent. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's very noble of him. The Shocker. A small-time crook with a knack for electronics, the Shocker created 2 VibroShock wrist units and blasted his way out of prison. Now a super criminal for hire, the Shocker commits crimes for the Kingpin. So another Spider-Man villain. Let's open this up. The Three Stooges. If I can actually get this open, I might need to use my tools. Let's see. We got, okay, this is in black and white. It's from 1989, so I guess they just kind of went with the original black and white theme here without colorizing anything. Which, I mean, maybe I assume they didn't have the technology to really colorize these. I'm not entirely sure. So, interesting stuff. So, they have in the back some, blue and red stuff. I guess these are also puzzle pieces like we saw for the Bozo the Clown stuff. Maybe this was like a trend for some of the older like 80s, 90s stuff, or maybe even before even. So we got a photo, this is pretty cool, of the Three Stooges at, I guess, the dentist's office. Okay. And then a Dalmatian, a dog breed. Not sure who this is. Maybe one of the main characters. I haven't watched the show, but I assume this is the Three Stooges. All right. Nice animatronic fish or crocodile-like creature, or the like. Sweet Stooges. I don't know if that's is that like a, thought that was Lucy for a second. Probably not a crossover or anything, but okay. And then, yeah, I assume the Three Stooges doing up to something. They got these puzzle piece things. I assume, again, if you have all the pieces or something like that, you can get something together. It's to encourage people to buy more cards or packs of cards, I guess. Pretty cool. Next up, we got American Idol. This was from 2007. I think we looked at that before. So let's open that up. All right. Let's take a look here. Assume this is one of the judges. Season 6. Randy, Paula, and Ryan. Randy Jackson. So this is Randy Jackson. Okay. Cool. So they got one of the judges up here. Maybe a contestant. Melinda Doolittle. Melinda isn't getting ahead of herself just yet. The former background singer is focused on the competition now, but if she makes it to the American Idol's live tour, she knows she'll have to prepare. It's a little easier when the 10,000 people are screaming for someone else. She laughs. You can keep your focus better. Yeah, that checks out. That seems like good advice. And then I assume this is one of the hosts. Ryan Seacrest. Ryan Seacrest has capitalized on his American Idol hosting notoriety from the very beginning. At only 32, he's already a media mogul with numerous hosting gigs, producing credits at E! Entertainment Television, restaurant dealings, a clothing line, and even a cellular sponsorship deal. And yet he retains a sense of humor and insists on looking for work. Okay, pretty cool. And then this is another contestant. Let's take a look. Sanjaya Malakar. Okay. From Seattle. Stephen Wonder's his favorite artist. Okay. It's kind of inevitable that one of us would get cut. We can still support each other. Okay, I guess he and his sister made it to the show, or maybe another show, and only Sanjaya made it past. So, you know, that's business, I guess. And then another contestant. This is Family Plays a Everyday. Oh, Fantasia. Okay, that's her name. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was like. I wasn't sure if that was her name. Okay, and then Blake Lewis, another contestant. So we got Fantasia and Blake as contestants and winners. Pretty cool stuff. Next pack, we got the Hunchback of Notre Dame from Disney. Okay, Festival of Fools. I should really watch this movie. I've only watched clips of it, like the what is it called, like Sanctuary, where the I don't know what his name is. The titular character, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, saves, I guess, the damsel in distress or whatever, and shouts Sanctuary. I guess this is an evil character, a villain. The betrayal, yeah, probably a villain. Quasimodo. Actually, I don't know if that's Quasimodo, but yeah. And then this is, oh yeah, so this is Quasimodo. Yeah, that's his name. Okay, that makes sense. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Pretty cool. And then I guess Esmeralda was the damsel in distress that I saw in the clip. Quasimodo with an interesting... Is that a creature? I guess that's maybe a creature. Laverne is right. That doesn't look like a human with the horns and everything. It's some kind of pet or something. Wish I had more context on this. Instructions: mix and match the top and bottom. Oh yeah, so you can kind of take this apart maybe, like a puzzle piece. And if I can actually take this apart, and then there you go. I guess this is the intent, to kind of like mix and match, and that it'll. That's kind of interesting. So they designed it in such a way that you can kind of interchange the front and the back, and it won't look hideous. Well, it does kind of look weird, but yeah, they tried their best, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And then you got something similar, carving. Punch out each figure, leaving figure attached to A, full card back at B, and okay, find card 75. Okay, so some kind of puzzle. That's another interesting one. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Quasimodo, another one of these, like puzzle pieces. And then this is just, I guess another one. Build a tower. Coin cards, another type of gimmick. So you can kind of take apart these coins. And I don't know if you're supposed to, let's take a look. Punch out coin, use them as play money or string them together. Okay, so it's intended as, yeah, some kind of coin money or play money or something like that, so that you could play or make something out of it. A similar thing here. This is a puzzle piece, so you can basically, this is a puzzle, so basically you can take out the puzzle pieces and I guess, like, you know, mix them up, and you can, you know, pass the time building this puzzle, I guess. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that later. If I can get these off. All right. Jester's Challenge. So this is, okay, so they have a lot of different gimmicks and different things with different functionalities. And it even says it here. It says it in the description. Okay, so you can play coin cards, topsy-turvy cards. You can read story cards and collect cards, puzzle cards. So yeah, they have a lot of different gimmicks packed it all into one product. Kind of casting a wide net, if you can call it that. Yeah, interesting strategy. I don't think it worked out well for them, but maybe it did back then. Definitely not something that seems to be popular today. But perhaps if they did it with like Frozen or something, maybe it'd be popular. Ray Elgard. Sorry, I forgot to call out what this was. This is from Canadian Football, a 50-cent pack that I picked up. So a lot of these names will be foreign for most people, I assume. Warren Moon, Tom Burgess from Winnipeg, Tom Clements, and Bert Hall. Okay. Nothing eventful here. I wasn't expecting much from a 50-cent pack. Just standard, your standard sports cards, especially from this era. So, pretty cool stuff. I think this guy's name was in the promo, in the back of the pack. If you take a look here, special autograph Rocket Ismail card offer. As an added special bonus, AEW Sports has randomly packed 1,600 personally signed Rocket Ismail special cards. One of these cards could be inside this pack. So, I don't know what the odds are, but, yeah. So, he made, I guess, I'm just kind of skimming through this here. Like, he's a big-time player if he made $26 million, I assume. So, that'd be a pretty nice auto to hit. But we didn't hit that today. I don't know if that's going to be like a redemption or just personal, like just inserted directly. Probably the latter, but I'm not entirely sure. The Hunger Games with, I think her name was Katniss in the movie. Yeah, Katniss and Cena. Nice. I don't quite remember the scene, but yeah, quite an emotional scene, which is nice. Katniss and Cena. Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, this is another puzzle type thing, puzzle piece, I guess. We're seeing a lot of those today. I don't know what to make of this. Is this just okay? And then Rue, the Hunger Games. Interesting. I don't remember her either. Female tribute from District 11 in the 74th Annual Hunger Games. Rue is similar in size and demeanor to Katniss's sister Prim. Small and bird-like, Rue's agility allows her to move silently through treetops. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched this movie. I don't quite remember everyone here, including these two. Kato and Glimmer. I guess these were more tributes going against Katniss and such. The Hunger Games, I think they're traveling to the hunting area, the transport ship. Yep. Gail Hawthorne, Katniss's best friend and District 12 hunting partner. Gail has a strong presence throughout the district and has the ability to relate to Katniss on an unprecedented level. Okay, so this was, I guess, one of the main characters that I just don't remember. I only remember Katniss, the character played by Jennifer Lawrence, for whatever reason. So, I should maybe give this movie another watch. It may refresh my memory a little bit. Maybe interesting. But anyways, so we broke up in, I think, like 9 or 10 packs today. If you're interested, I think I got these for about like $9 or $10 at the local card shop. If you have a local card shop near you and this seems fun to you, maybe check it out. Also get a chance to support your local card shop. So thanks for watching. If you found it interesting or helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. And thanks for watching.